We play like, well, I call it dark wave. That's sort of like an umbrella term for just like sort of like dark music, like goth music or post-punk or stuff like that. It just moves something in my body and my soul. I don't know what it is. It's just, don't know, it connects with me. It's very niche, that's the whole thing. I like niche stuff, so.
Potent, intoxicating, and wondrous.
There's parts of him that are quite like egotistical, really. It's this sort of like enigmatic person that is just very like fascinating to a lot of people.
I think he's one of the most genuinely decent people I've ever met. And I think he's so right on and connected to what he cares about that it's this unwavering commitment.
There's something special about that. But it's hard to put your finger on it.
Seems like it's trying to get out of himself a little bit. It's some form of escapism in some ways.
My dad's exactly the same as me. Imagine like his fucking 70-year-old fucking like proper boozer tattoos all over him, fucking little Scottish cunt. Yeah, that's my dad. Imagine that, yeah. And he's fucking, he's 10 times what he's like fucking, you don't want to fuck with him, yeah. Even though he's 73, you don't want to fuck with him, yeah. And he's, you know, roof and window clean, all this bollocks, you know, fucking proper like done loads of shit. I used to love Michael Jackson. This one night, my dad took me down to the Cherry Tree. DJ's there, yeah. And anyway, I tell him to put on Michael Jackson. I'm 5, yeah. I know how old I am, I'm 5. I tell him to put Michael Jackson on. Puts Michael Jackson on. And I start dancing. Anyway, the song finishes, and because of my dad is fucking a money man, yeah. He knows about, you know. I fucking run about. I think about my dad, and I run about the gaff with my hat out, and everybody's dropping tenors and fivers in. So anyway, I got like 50 quid in. My dad takes 40 quid and gives me a tenner. And that's what he started doing every like week. He used to take me around different pubs in Stockport, and he used to do Michael Jackson, he used to take me out, get money with me, yeah. And that was the first thing I ever did. For years, literally for years, for most of my life, yeah, my dad was just like, you shit, that's fucking shit, that's fucking terrible. You know what I mean? Like, you're fucking, you know, with my mates there, and they'd say, play a bit of the guitar, and he'd be like, that's fucking terrible. You know what I mean? My dad just murdered. Remember your origins. We went to go down and see Guru. The old Guru Will, yeah. He's like Crazy Will, yeah. Go down to meet him, and I was in a really bad spot. I don't know what was going on. I think I was just fucked, you know what I mean? Some bad shit was going on. And there's this fucking hippie guy with his dog and everything, he's fucking dick. Anyway, he goes up to him, he goes, I go, right, safe, and then he turns, and then he looks at me and he goes, it's like, you're fucking cool as fuck, it's like your aura and everything, all this fucking bollock. Anyway, I was having some problems with my mum, and that was the first thing he said. He he's like, tell your mum that she's a beautiful woman, she's made a beautiful person, all this sort of stuff. And that is weird how he knew it and all that. What was it? He went, be happy with the cards that God has given you because they're good cards. You just need to know how to play them. He said, and also, remember your origins. So when he said, remember your origins, I was like, what the fuck? So then he's like, right, anyway, I need to go. Yeah, I need to go. And anyway, we go to the bus. Before the bus comes, there's this girl sat at the stop, and I look at her, and it's the weirdest thought you've ever think. Yeah, I looked at her, and I just thought, oh, a girl. I've never had that thought before in my life. It was a weird thought. I was just like, oh, a girl. And then anyway, she sat there, and then she just turns. Yeah, she turns to me, she looks at me, she goes, are you called Shan? Oh yeah, I'm called Shan. She goes, did you used to do Michael Jackson when you was a kid at the cherry tree? And then everything just went boom. That was it. I was like, that fucked me up then, because remember your origins. That was the first thing I ever did in my life in terms of performance. And I forgot about that. So when he said that was only 20 minutes after he said remember your origins. That was my origins in terms of everything. In terms of performing, that was the first thing I ever did in front of anyone performing Michael Jackson. Well, because the whole conversation in that was just. What we're doing is possible. Anybody could do anything. Anybody can do anything. Don't let anybody tell you fucking different. Oh yeah, well yeah, my dad's come to the last gig that we did. He just come up and he's like, you know what, son? I actually enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. And for my dad to say that is a fucking compliment.